it's been very good for me.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we're glad to get you on here with us. I appreciate you taking the time to do a video call with us. And so, can we get your permission to use the video recording in future messages that we might have?
If you find it of any value, go right ahead.
Right. Cool. So tell us a little bit your name and where you're from. And
Yes, my name is Glenn Havumaki. I'm from Wallingford, Connecticut, and been on this program since maybe the beginning of October.
okay, where is that in Connecticut? I've been to Connecticut, Stamford area. So
Yeah, okay, we're in between New Haven and Hartford,
okay,
right off Route 91, if you're familiar with the highways.
no, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
So yeah, tell us a little bit about like your past and like when did you get diagnosed with diabetes and your health journey?
Well, I've been fooling around with type 2 for a number of years. I can't tell you exactly. Probably six-ish years. And so I'd lose a little weight and it would tone it down a little bit and my numbers would be a little bit better. And by better, I'd have to still say A1C's probably somewhere around bouncing between 6.2, 6.3 to 6.9, 7.1. And last summer, and then also the glucose readings were somewhere between maybe in the morning, somewhere 120, 130, 140 sometimes. But last summer, I just could not move that down below like 155 to 170 in the mornings. And it seemed no matter what I was doing, it wasn't really working. Did I really follow my diet as good as I could have? Probably not. But somehow on the internet, I came across this program of the diabetic solution kit. So I punched it in, read about it, sounded pretty good, and I decided to order the download of the booklet. And very soon after, got a call from a guy named Randy. And he told me about the program. We talked about it, answered my questions, thought it sounded pretty good. Wasn't sure I wanted to make the investment in it in terms of all the supplements and everything. And yet decided I needed to do it just to give it a try. Nothing was working up to this point as I would like it to. So I started it somewhere around the beginning of October. I remember Randy asked me what my goal weight was, and I was about 234 at the time, wanted to get down to 180. And he said, if you follow this thing, I can guarantee you in 6 months you'll be down there, and things will change in your numbers and all. So and one thing I liked about it, most dieting that I've done or diets that I've been on have not been the most pleasant things. It's like you're eating cardboard and drinking water and not going anywhere with it. And so I started this, and my wife and I would cook up some of these meals. And I think the hard thing for my wife and myself was just the time involved in putting these recipes and everything together. But we worked at it and would sit down to eat a meal and would say, boy, this is good enough. We could serve it to company coming over. So the food part of it, for us and for me especially, was more pleasant than most of the dieting I had done in the past. And so I was able to keep at it. And the weight started to go off quickly at first, as it usually does. And then I kept losing. I found if I was drinking the water, I hadn't been exercising, and still that's an area that I could do better with. But, I move a pound, ounces, but it just seemed to keep moving bit by bit. And this last week, I finally made my 180.
Wow.
0.2, and I somewhere I now, depending on the day, and I guess whatever happens in the system when your fluids and whatever else, it's somewhere like 180 to 182. And I sat at that 182 for the longest time. It was like a plateau, and I didn't think I had ever even done anything worthy of dropping it to 180, but all of a sudden one morning it hits the 180. So this morning was 183. It's just the doctor can talk more, I guess, about what goes on in your body to make those changes happen. And so I've been very pleased with it. I should say I went to the doctor in December, and my A1C had gone from the 6.7 down to 5.9. She asked me if I wanted to go off my metformin, and I said, of course. And she said, did you do it yet? I said, no, I decided to wait till I saw you and let you confirm it. So I went off my metformin in December. Usually she had seen me every 4 months. I also talked her into going on my rosuvastatin, a cholesterol med, only 5 milligrams, but I talked her into letting me do it every other day. And she really worked on that one. She wouldn't, when we talked, she said, I'll decide, we'll talk at the end of the appointment, whether I'll let you do this or not. Or I said, well, I think I'm going to do this. I want to give it a try. So, but she was very good. So anyhow, I went to every other day, and I still am doing that. But I just went back last week, and my A1C had dropped to 5.8 now, so it was down another 1 notch anyhow. So I'm very pleased, very happy. It's this has worked really well. I'm, every once in a while throughout these months, I've followed the 20 carb a day a little bit closer when things weren't going as fast. Now I've just, and I guess basically it's a keto diet that was on it first. And so I've ordered some of these keto recipe books and whatever else, and just probably will continue to follow that to some degree. I don't know if I'll do it forever, but I will watch my carbs forever now, because I know that was the main culprit in this whole thing. So anyhow, I'm happy. I've got bags of stuff. I just of clothing just brought away last week. Gave it away, gave it to Goodwill, different places that need it. Spending money buying new clothes now. So thank you. I can't say enough for the diabetic solution kit. Enjoy, and Dr. Saunders, we just love listening to the weekly webinars. They're very helpful. And,
oh, good. I'm glad they're helpful. That's
yeah, very good. I just find you very knowledgeable, and I haven't seen you stumped too many times by any questions that come in. So,
Yeah, we should have a Stump the Doctor week.
yeah.
I think we should.
Yes.
We'll just send him random pictures of things and have him try to figure out what.
Really, I just like your spirit. I mean, it's just it's very, very good. So I would say the diabetic solution kit and Jesus.
Yeah,
Took me all the way.
yes. Amen. And I saw you purchase some of our supplements as well. Have you been taking those?
I've purchased a lot of your supplements. Yes. Yes, I have. And I think I've decided no matter what, I'll keep on the Synachroma. And I have to say, now here's a good medical doctor story. So when I go to the doctor in December, I'm telling her about the 2 things of the supplements that I think have been helpful, Synachroma and the Nervala. And so I told her, I said, I've had this sleeping at night. I've had this neuropathy thing with my arms, and they would be so bad sometimes waking up that they just ache. You could hardly move them and asleep and whatever. And I started taking that Nervala, and I would have to say that's pretty well gone. The other thing that's not quite, it's not gone yet, but underneath my feet, on the pads of the feet and the toes there, it's like a numbness, or I guess more of a numbness, I feel. And it's almost like a sock is rolled up underneath the toes and all that. But I would say that's 50 to 60% gone. So my
Wow.
yeah, so listen to this though. I think this is pretty good for a medical doctor. So she said, so what's that again? She said, send me some information on that. So I found something that you guys had done explaining the Nervala, sent it to her, and she wrote me back after a while, sent me an email and said, you know, I've checked that out and I don't think there's anything that's too wrong with that. It's a little expensive. Checked it out on Amazon, and but I think I'm going to start recommending that to some of my patients. So how
Wow.
that, Dr. Saunders? I for a medical doctor, you know, she's okay. She's fairly new to me in the last couple of years. The doctor I was with was so many years retired, and but she basically said, she said, you know, I really like to try to work with my patients and try to work together and what works for each. And so she's been pretty good that way, but I couldn't believe that she actually thought Nervala was something she'd like to recommend to some of her patients.
Well, that's
So kudos to the doctor here. Yeah.
cool. I think we're seeing more of that. Well, you know, just doctors have patients that don't want the side effects, and so we can do something like this that works for them. And yeah, good. Well, awesome. Well, thank you very much.
My
Yeah.
story, and well, in my morning glucoses are like 92 to 107 somewhere. I'm not down to that 50 whatever that Dr. Saunders you mentioned, between 55 and
No, 70 to 90.
Oh yeah, 70 to 90.
Yeah.
90. Oh, okay.
So you're good.
Not,
Oh,
Yeah.
hope to see it someday.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Thanks.
good. Yeah. And hey, I saw you order the magnesium too. Do you use that, or have you noticed anything with that?
I don't know that I've noticed anything, but I do use it fairly regularly.
Okay. Yeah.
And the I guess this is a good question though. You know, the immune something, immune has another letter after it.
Yeah.
So, you know, these things that I should keep using, you know, there's the immune. So what am I taking now? The Synachroma, the Nervala, the immune BP or whatever it's called,
Mhm.
magnesium.
sure.
I've also taken the iodine. I don't know if there's something else in that.
Did you get healthy gut support? Digest?
No,
No? Okay.
I think I have that. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't think so.
The turmeric is in like a gold bottle.
Yes, I do have that. Yes.
Okay.
So do I keep taking those things? I mean, I decided I'll take the Synachroma for sure and the Nervala at this
Yeah.
point, but
I personally take them all the time myself, but I guess it's kind of up to you. So
I think it's a good idea, especially because having had the problem in the past, you don't want to go back to where you were. So this will keep you on top of it.
yeah, okay.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Most of our team takes all of it too.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I've pretty much replaced all the other supplements I was taken with these things
Mm-hmm.
at this point. So
Okay.
maybe I'll just keep going that, because, you know, like the D3 is in the pill. One of the, forget which one it is.
Mhm.
CoQ10, that what you call it? CoQ10?
Curcumin.
Curcumin.
Turmeric.
Yeah. In the turmeric.
Yeah. And yeah, so that I was taking that too, but now that I take your medication, I stopped that. You know, so one thing I've been looking at in your things, though, I haven't maybe checked it close enough, but do you have anything in terms of a prostate supplement?
We don't have a supplement, but yeah.
I was taking one, but I just had trouble. It was really a hard pill to get down. So I just stopped it. I'm on a search for another, but yeah.
Might be something we'll consider here in the future, but
Yeah.
people.
At least start with zinc.
Oh, I've
zinc,
been, yes,
palmetto, and then a pumpkin seed are three good starts for keeping the prostate.
pumpkin.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should have said, I have been taking zinc, vitamin C, and now what's the third one they said for this COVID?
Vitamin D.
D, yes, yes. So D, zinc, and vitamin C. I've been taking those pretty consistently since
Been healthy?
this whole COVID started, you know.
Mhm.
What else? What did you say, Leslie?
Have you been staying healthy? Have you been feeling good then too?
Been staying healthy. I did get the regular flu shot, but we've decided we're going to wait on the other one. And I guess I'm not saying I won't do it, but I want to wait to see what 6-8 months, year down the road does. And, you know, it's my whole family's kind of in this ballpark. So we're all together with this, with my kids and
Yeah.
all. So
Yeah.
It's good.
don't argue my way through it with them anyhow.
It's been really good. Keep in touch with us. Let us know how you're doing. Feel free to email me anytime. And we look forward to continuing to see you on the webinars too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll keep that up. You know, they're really very helpful. Just learning stuff, and even beyond this diabetes thing, you know. So
Yes, I learned something on every webinar. It's good.
Mhm.
yeah, very helpful.
If we were to
So-
send you a couple bottles of our products, are there any that you would want that maybe you haven't tried, or any that you have and want more of? Or
Well, you know, I think the immune, those
Immune
guys, something what do you call it?
support. Immune support.
Yeah, I think down to my last bottle or so.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe put myself for Nervala and that on an automatic delivery
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But the immune support would be good.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'd like to do that as a thank you for you taking the time to do this and allowing us to use
Thank
this
you.
to help other people. So, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate all that you guys are doing, and we'll keep tracking with you, whether we're, you know, going this full speed ahead or not. I guess we'll appreciate.
Well, you look great, Glenn. It's great to see you on video. So, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Doing great.
be
What
with all
you've achieved
today,
is like,
and
yeah.
say thank you and
Great thing.
keep up the good work.
Yeah. Thank you.
You too.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye,
Bye now.
Webinar. Bye.
Bye bye.